From the moment she stepped in front of a camera, Nancy Hernandez wasn't just taking pictures, she was making a statement. In a world where fashion once tried to convince millions of women that beauty only came in one shape, Nancy arrived like a storm of confidence, proving that style has no size limit and self-worth doesn't need permission. Her rise wasn't built on luck. It was built on courage, consistency, and a refusal to shrink herself to fit into a box that was never made for her. And if you love inspiring stories like this, stories that celebrate confidence, ambition, and women who redefine beauty, make sure you support Sweet Models World by liking this video and staying connected for more powerful model biographies. Nancy Hernandez is widely recognized as one of the most influential Instagram fashion models in the curvy and plus-size community. Over the years, she has built a reputation not only for her striking looks and fashionable presence, but also for her bold message: beauty is not a trend, and confidence is the most timeless outfit anyone can wear. Her story is a modern digital fairy tale, but not the kind filled with effortless success. Nancy's journey reflects something deeper: how a woman can rise in an industry that once ignored women like her and turn that rejection into fuel. Before the fame, before the brand deals, before the millions of followers, Nancy was simply a young woman with a dream and a mirror that the fashion world refused to reflect back at her. Like many women, she grew up surrounded by media images that made it seem like only one body type deserved attention, respect, and celebration. The modeling world had long been built on narrow standards, and the message was loud: if you didn't fit the mold, you didn't belong. But Nancy didn't accept that message as her reality. Instead, she made a choice, one that would change everything. She decided to show up anyway. She stepped into social media not as someone asking for approval, but as someone determined to create space. She began posting fashion-forward content, outfit inspiration, and lifestyle moments that showed the world what confidence looks like when it refuses to be silenced. What started as simple content soon turned into something much bigger. People began noticing her energy, her presence, and the way she carried herself like she already knew her worth. And that was the secret. Nancy didn't wait for the world to crown her beautiful, she crowned herself. Her rise on Instagram became fast and unstoppable. Her posts were not just stylish, they were powerful. She wasn't just showing outfits. She was showing women how to wear confidence, how to love themselves without apology, and how to stop letting society decide what their body should mean. In a platform filled with perfection, Nancy stood out because she was real. Her curves weren't hidden. Her personality wasn't watered down. Her voice wasn't softened to please anyone. And that authenticity became her brand. As her following grew, Nancy transformed into more than an influencer. She became a symbol, a reminder that millions of women had been waiting for someone like her to rise and represent them. One of the biggest milestones in her career came when she became associated with major fashion brands that embraced curvy fashion and modern beauty standards. Collaborations and ambassador roles helped elevate her status in the modeling world, proving that her influence wasn't limited to social media. She became part of a wave of creators changing how fashion companies market their clothing, forcing brands to understand something the audience already knew: women want to see real bodies wearing real clothes. And Nancy Hernandez was the perfect example of that reality. Her style is often described as bold, glamorous, and unapologetically feminine. She knows how to command attention in a fitted dress, dominate a casual streetwear look, or turn a simple outfit into something unforgettable. But what truly separates her from thousands of other fashion creators is that her confidence feels contagious. When people see Nancy, they don't just admire her style, they feel inspired to stand taller in their own lives. That's what influence really means. It's not just about followers. It's about impact. Nancy's content speaks directly to women who have struggled with self-image. Women who have been told they're too curvy, too thick, too different, too much. She reminds them that being too much is often the exact reason you were meant to stand out. Her story is proof that confidence is not something you are born with, It is something you build. And she built hers step by step. There's a cinematic quality to her rise because it reflects the classic underdog story. She entered an industry that didn't fully welcome her, and instead of begging for a seat at the table, she built her own platform. Then she made the world pay attention. Nancy's success didn't happen overnight. It took dedication, constant posting, creative vision, and the ability to remain consistent even when results weren't immediate. Social media can be harsh. The comments can be cruel. The standards can be toxic. Yet Nancy continued to show up, to shine, and to keep her head high. That kind of discipline is rare. And that kind of mental strength is even rarer. As her popularity grew, so did her role as a body positivity icon. But Nancy's message has always been deeper than just self-love slogans. She represents the idea that you can be confident and ambitious at the same time. You can love your body while still striving for more. You can embrace yourself while still evolving into the person you want to become. That's the type of motivation her followers connect with. And it's why her influence continues to grow. Her lifestyle today reflects the rewards of hard work. She has become a recognized face in the digital fashion space, often seen promoting outfits, sharing glamorous shoots, and working with fashion-forward brands. Her social media presence has become a career in itself, one that includes modeling campaigns, brand sponsorships, collaborations, and influencer marketing opportunities. And with that success has come financial growth as well. Like many high-profile influencers, Nancy's income is believed to come from multiple streams, including modeling work, partnerships, and paid social media promotions. But what makes her story inspiring is that she didn't come from privilege in the fashion world. She built her name through hustle, persistence, and belief in herself when the industry wasn't ready. Nancy Hernandez represents the modern definition of a self-made woman. And her journey is a reminder that the world doesn't reward talent alone. It rewards those who refuse to quit. What makes her even more powerful is how she continues to maintain an aura of mystery and control over her personal life. While she shares enough to keep her audience connected, she also protects her private world, showing that boundaries are part of self-respect. That decision reflects maturity and awareness, because being famous online doesn't mean you owe the world every detail about your life. Nancy's story is not only about fashion. It's about power. The power of visibility. The power of representation. The power of refusing to feel ashamed of who you are. In a society where so many people spend years trying to hide the parts of themselves they were taught to dislike, Nancy Hernandez does the opposite. She highlights her curves. She celebrates her femininity. She owns her image. And by doing that, she gives others permission to do the same. Her success is a message to every young woman who ever felt invisible. It says, you can still win. It says, you can still be celebrated. It says, you don't have to change your body to change your future. And that is what makes her journey so inspiring. Nancy's influence also shows how social media has rewritten the rules of modeling. Years ago, gatekeepers controlled everything. If you didn't get selected by the right agencies or photographers, your dreams could end before they even started. But today, creators like Nancy prove that platforms can become runways and phones can become cameras for global success. She turned Instagram into her stage, and she performed with excellence. Every photo, every pose, every outfit is part of a larger story, one about confidence and ambition. It's a reminder that the world can be harsh, but when you know your worth, you don't crumble under pressure. You rise. And rising is exactly what Nancy has done. Her growing popularity also reflects a cultural shift. The world is slowly beginning to embrace inclusivity, diversity, and real representation. Women want fashion that fits their bodies, not bodies that fit fashion. And influencers like Nancy Hernandez are part of the reason that change is happening. She is not just a model. She is a voice. She is a movement. And her journey is still unfolding. The most powerful part of her story is that she didn't wait for validation. She didn't wait for someone to say she was good enough. She didn't wait for a fashion magazine to approve her beauty. She decided she was worthy, and then she worked until the world agreed. That's not arrogance. That's self-respect. And in today's world, self-respect is revolutionary. Nancy Hernandez has become an inspiration not because she is perfect, but because she is fearless. She represents women who refuse to be defined by limitations. She represents the idea that confidence is not given. It is earned through struggle, self-acceptance, and persistence. Her legacy continues to grow with every post she shares and every person she inspires. And whether you follow her for fashion inspiration, body positivity, lifestyle motivation, or pure admiration, one truth remains clear. Nancy Hernandez has carved out her place in the modeling world with strength and authenticity. She didn't just become famous. She became unforgettable. And if this story inspired you today, make sure you stay connected with Sweet Models World, because this channel is dedicated to celebrating models who don't just look beautiful, they live boldly, dream fearlessly, and inspire the world through their journey.